what I'd like to do now is to hand over to Jenni from Chrysalis, who's going to take that concept a little bit further in the lines of her business, and in particular referral marketing. So if referrals are one of the key tactics for you, then Jenni's going to help you to think about how you can do that really well. So Jenni, over to you.
Good morning. Thank you, Kevin. Music to my ears, everything that you have just said. Fantastic. Thank you so much. So good morning, everybody. Jenni Henderson from Chrysalis Business Support. And as Kevin said, I'd love to just talk to you about how working together helps us go farther and how we can enhance our business by referrals. So I wanted to just pick up on the BizSmart manifesto before I went any further, because one of the things that BizSmart say is if you want to go quick, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that really is one of the premise of referral marketing. Referral marketing is a team sport. You can't do it on your own. You need people around you. So it's not a solo sport. So this is an ideal opportunity for you to be looking at who do you want to have around you, a scale-up club. You've got an ideal opportunity here of people who could potentially be part of your network and potentially help you to build that word of mouth and those referrals and help you to go further by going together. So what is word of mouth? Well, it is simply what people are saying about your products or services. And the word of mouth plan has that effective message delivered through your key contacts to your target market. So what do you want to be known as? What do you want people to be saying about you? And how is that message being transmitted when you're not even in the room? I used to go networking and people used to say, oh, I've heard of you. I know of you. I've heard about you. You do that referral marketing. You help people. You must network everywhere because everybody knows you. And I was like, I don't actually. I very strategically choose where I network and I choose who I build my relationships with. My people were taking my word of mouth message out for me. So I didn't have to. They were transmitting it for me even when I wasn't in the room. And as soon as people met me, they thought they knew me, which was quite scary on some aspects. But thankfully, it was always with a positive smile that people had heard about me. So that was good. Quick thing, just a quick message. I know you probably have heard about this, and I'm sure BizSmart have talked about working with the why. If no one's heard of the Simon Sinek video, Working with the Why, please do Google it. It's 16 minutes of genius talking about the golden concentric circles. People don't care what you do or how you do it. They care about why you do it. And this is, again, a key important element of referral marketing, is making those emotional connections with people so that they can be, they're excited to take that word of mouth message out for you. They want to take that because they've connected with you at the why level. So just Google TED, Simon Sinek, and spend some time doing that. But what I want to talk about the majority of today is how do we build that referral team around you? How do we go out and make those connections? So you may not be able to see on the screen, but each one of these little blue dots is a smiley face, and it represents your network, and it represents everybody that you know. So whether that's the people in this room, whether it's the people that you go networking with, your suppliers, your clients, everybody, your friends, your family, people that you've just met, everybody is represented by a little smiley dot on there, representing everybody that you know. And what referral marketing is all about is starting to identify who you need to bring into your inner circle and who you need to bring in. And there are actually 8 different sources of referrals. Now, one of the source of referrals is clients. And most businesses build a client referral strategy. And that's great. And there's very successful client referral strategies going on. But people think that that's the only referral strategy that they can do, that they can just ask their current clients, who else do you know that might want to do business with me? And would you be able to pass on my details? Clients are a good source of referrals, but they're not the best source of referrals. Your best source is what we call the contact sphere. And your contact spheres are people that complement but don't compete with you, but are looking for the same target market. So you can create a symbiotic relationship with them because you're looking for the same types of clients, but they don't compete with you, they complement you. So you can build that business together. And from that contact sphere, we will then identify people that can come into our personal power team. And when you get into the personal power team, those are people where you start to create strategies around how you're going to find referrals for each other. And you're doing things together. You're sharing their social media. You're going to events together. You're doing lots of different things. And it's about creating that strategy and that tactic around it. And from there, we're then looking at the people that eventually become our referral partners. And we start to create really deep relationships with them, and that they could go out and sell my business as well as I could go out and do it myself. And I could sell their business as well as I could do it, as well as they could do it, because I've spent that time developing that relationship with them, understanding what the pain points are, understanding what the objections that the clients would have that I could help to overcome. So if we then turn that on its head, it would be about getting to know these people better. So about really deepening those relationships, but only with a small number of people. You don't need very many people to build a very strong referral marketing relationship with. So what we're eventually doing is that we're actually putting these people in the middle, and we're working with them, and they are taking our message out to our target and our prospects. And those targets and prospects are coming to us via our referral source or partner back in. And if you then transferred that around and you had your referral source, you would be doing the same to them, going out to your prospects and seeing whether or not there's any opportunities. Now, a lot of people say to me, this is great, Jem, but, referrals can't be predicted, or you can't actually, we don't know when a referral is coming in. And I challenge you on that. And I say, you are wrong, because we can start to predict referrals if we put the right strategy in place. And if we know what tactics we're doing, and we're doing it with the right people, and we're developing the right systems, you can actually start to predict how long a referral will then come to you. So I just wanted to put some things. What could we do together here at ScaleUp Club today? So we're all here to work together. This is another networking event in itself as well. You're a way to go into breakout rooms and start to get to know people that you may not know, or you may be in a room with people that you've already met before, but you don't know them well. But I want you to think about, over the course of the next month, who could you help? Somebody in your network that you've built a relationship with, what could you do to help them over the course of the next month? What marketing support do you have available that you can send to them that they could share out on your behalf, or that you could ask for them to provide to you so that you can share out? So a couple of things that I do is, obviously, I make sure that I share the ScaleUp Club on my LinkedIn out to my network so that people know when that's coming up. I put people in my newsletters. I put the event in my newsletter so that when I'm sending my monthly newsletter out to people, they know what events are coming up that I would be recommending and promoting. So how do we start to make this part of your strategy? So what actions will you commit to? Make sure that you're attending ScaleUp Club. Perhaps you might be wanting to invite somebody to the next ScaleUp Club that you can bring along with you, that you can give into that relationship. Be active on the LinkedIn ScaleUp group so that we're sharing and we're developing those relationships. Kevin might, look for people that are coming on ScaleUp Radio that you could actually help and actually come on there. Or you might know somebody that would be interesting for ScaleUp Radio, and you could introduce them into Kevin and Caroline so that they can interview them and put that in. And these are all ways that you're able to build that relationship with people and put good credit into your bank account of referrals, ready for when you need to withdraw it. So what's the purpose of referral marketing? Well, it's all about getting as high up the sales process as possible, because with referrals, we know we've got a better chance of conversion. What do we need to do? It's about getting those right people in your concentric circles. It's about training and educating them on what it is that you're looking for, the type of business you want, so that they're bringing you the right type of referrals. And then it's about feedbacking to them that actually that was a great referral, or it wasn't quite a good referral, and this might make a better one for you in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, with referral marketing, it's all about going deep, not just wide. I guarantee you know the people that you can start to build a good referral relationship with. You don't need to put any more people in the top of the funnel. Start to think about who you already know that you can actually start building and deepening those relationships with. So I'm aware that I've gone quickly over time, but as you know, I can talk about this subject for ages. So thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to catching up with you later.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Jenny. Really good session. And I highly recommend Jenny. We work closely with Jenny, and she's helped us with a number of our activities. So absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much indeed.